Bulldogs is Alvaro Benitez, and he will kick it away. The ball is up, and we are underway as the kick angled off right side. That is Matt Swallow with it at the 20-25, spins out of a tackle and is going to get brought down at about the 31-yard line, about a 15, 16-yard return. A nice run back for Swallow, and the Cavaliers on offense will get going.
Good run by Matt. Again, one of the things I really love about Matt is he doesn't take any time. He gets the ball and goes north and south.
Cavaliers will start out. Zach Lundquist, the quarterback, a 165-pound sophomore in the backfield. Dalton Cox, a 195-pound junior. Matt Swallow, a 185-pound senior. And Lucas Lorenz, a 190-pound junior. The wideouts, Lane Holzer, a split end, 150-pound junior. And Braden McNary, the tight end, up on the line. First play from scrimmage gives a pitch back to Swallow, the tailback. He turns the corner and has some room out to about the 37-yard line. A gain of about 7 yards for Swallow on the first play from scrimmage.
Again, tonight, the battles I'm really looking are very interested in are the three guys, interior guys, Zach Sumner, John Schwab, Tyson Mitzel, against their top three, Ben Forret, Taylor Welberg, and Shaluk.
And Roncalli, as they did last week, going no huddle. Lundquist out of the shotgun with running backs either side of him. The handoff goes inside to Dalton Cox, and nice job by Milbank up front to kind of close the gap. Cox gets ahead for maybe a half yard, but not much there on the interior run. The up front people for Roncalli, John Schwab back at the center, a senior. The guards are Zach Sumner and Tyson Mitzel. The tackles, Zach Andera and Nolan Schlosser. 3rd and a yard to go for Roncalli. Lundquist from the shotgun looks to throw on 3rd and short, puts it up in the air and hangs it. And a flag coming in. That's going to be offensive pass interference. Zach just tried to force it into the wideout Lane Holzer, and he was covered well by Taylor Toll at corner. And I guess a good job by Holzer to prevent the interception.
Yeah, if you're going to have a good penalty, that's probably the best one to have, because if he doesn't do that, it's intercepted.
Yeah, Taylor Toll, the corner, had Holzer played perfectly, and Lundquist tried to force it in, but it goes for naught, and we'll see if Milbank will accept it and give Roncalli another chance at 3rd down, or if they're going to deny it and leave it 4th and short and see if Roncalli kicks it or not. The line of scrimmage, the 39, Cavaliers have to get to about the 41 for a 1st down, so this is an interesting call. And it looks like Milbank will take the penalty. Up front for the Bulldogs, 5-man front. Taylor Welberg is the nose tackle. Ben Ferret and Jerry Schulke, the interior linemen, and Dylan Fox and Isaac Lindquist are the defensive ends. All but Fox are seniors. Linebackers Barrett Lair and Spencer Folk for Milbank. Okay, it is a 15-yard penalty and down. And lost it down on the pass interference play. So 4th down, Lucas Lorenz on to kick it away out of the pass interference call offensively against Roncalli. And Milbank should get good position. Lorenz gets a nice booming kick, and it's going to put Taylor Toll in a non-returnable situation. Boy, Lucas Lorenz has done a great job in his career. Ball all the way back to the 18-yard line. That is a huge kick when it looked like Milbank was maybe going to get it near midfield.
You know, and Lucas does two things real well. Not only does he get distance a lot of times, when he's kicking, he also gets accuracy very well, too.
And so Milbank will take over on offense. The lineup goes like this. Taylor Berger, the center, or rather the quarterback, a 200-pound senior. Running backs are Barrick Lair, the fullback, and Spencer Folk, the tailback. Wideouts are Andy Buckley, an all-state receiver, a 200-pound senior, and Taylor Toll, a 175-pound senior. The tight end is Ben Ferret, a 205-pound senior. We'll set the line in a moment. The Bulldogs are going to go spread offense, shotgun, with Berger alone in the backfield. Here's a quick out pass intended for Taylor Toll, and I think he might have been blinded by the light. Kind of looking into the sun, pass in his arms, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, it sure looked like he turned into the sun. I think he wasn't prepared to that flash of seeing the sun, and it caused him to drop it.
Up front for Milbank, Aaron Kravick, the center. The guards are Taylor Welberg and Landon Jurgens, and the tackles Isaac Lindquist and Dylan Schmelling. Up front for Roncalli, Chris Hosendigger, the nose tackle, Zach Sumner and Nolan Schlosser, the interior linemen. Lucas Lorenz and Zach Andera are the defensive ends. 2nd and 10. Under center, power I formation here for Milbank on 2nd down. Berger is going to pitch it back to the tailback, and it's recovered by Roncalli. Getting there for the Cavaliers, number 67, I believe that is Zach Sumner, who falls on the ball, and Cavaliers get a huge break.
You know, and Scott, I think it's the exact same thing. When he went back to pitch it, I think the pitch man that was supposed to take it, I think got the sun in his eyes, because it looked like a pretty decent pitch to him.
It did, and again, kind of hit him in the hands, but looking into the sun, and the sun just at a bad angle and out of the area of the grandstand. So A tough break here from Milbank. Cavaliers take over after the fumble at the Bulldog 13-yard line. Single wing I formation. Lundquist under center on first down. Here's the give right side to Cox, who gets wrapped up, slips out of a tackle, and is going to fight his way down to the 10. Not much there, but a good second effort there by Dalton Cox.
And good job by Barrett Lair. He shot in, and he had a chance to tackle him about the line of scrimmage, but Dalton just ran through the tackle.
2-yard gain will make it 2nd and 8. Cavaliers will go shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 1 wide right. Lundquist will take the snap. Now here's the give inside to Matt Swallow. He's inside the 10, will bowl his way down to about the 7-yard line. Again, a good job by Milbank up front to kind of limit the gain there.
Yeah, it looked like there was a hole there initially, but they plugged it up real well.
3-yard carry makes it 3rd and 5 for Roncalli, certainly in 4-down territory at the Milbank 7-yard line. And again, the Cavaliers take over after a Milbank fumble at the 13-yard line. You want to get something out of this.
Oh, you bet.
Cavaliers will go I formation, and again, Lundquist under center. Cox is the wingback right side of the line. Here is the give. That is to Cox, the tailback, excuse me. He's down inside the 5 and near a first down.
You know, and Jonathan Schwab did a heck of a job at the center. He pushed their nose guard back 3-4 yards.
And we'll see where they spot it. Looks very close to a first down. Done a nice job here picking up the first down on the ground. 1st and goal from the 2. Cavaliers I formation. Lundquist under center. The snap to the tailback Cox, who is met immediately. I believe again Barrett Lair in there. Not a big kid, but boy, he gets to the ball in a hurry.
Yeah, and Spencer Falk was also in there to help clean up.
Looks like no gain on that carry for Cox, so make it 2nd and goal from the 2. Cavaliers try to run a little power there, but Lair and Falk, the 2 linebackers, blow that play up. Wide splitting off the line is Braden McNary near side. Cavaliers now are going to go with a bit of a power I formation. Cox comes up and talks to the quarterback, Lundquist. Looks like some confusion out there right now for Roncalli. Cox will go to the wingback slot left side of the line. Long snap count here. And the snap and the give to Swallow, who's got room and is in, but a flag flies as he crosses the goal line. We'll see what the call here is.
It looks like interior. It might be a hold or a legal procedure.
Yeah, and, you know, there was that confusion beforehand. I wonder if there might have been a shift, if they're going to call something along those lines. The flag flew pretty much as the play started. Oh, and they're going to call a chop block on the Cavaliers offensively. And, boy, that's a costly penalty.
That's a big one because I think it's loss of down as well.
I think so. And, again, a great hole there for Swallow to run through, but may have been opened up by that low chop block. And instead of goal situation, it will remain goal to go, but the Cavaliers will lose their down, and it's 3rd down back at the 17-yard line. That's a 15-yard penalty, a costly penalty there. Again, all of our drive recaps tonight brought to you by Aberdeen Chrysler and the Pre-Owned Auto Mall. Log on and view their complete inventory, make service appointments, get financed, and more, all at AberdeenChrysler.com.
Again, here's where I like the play where Roncalli, rolls out Zach with a pass run option to the wide side of the field. We'll see if they do that.
Not a loss of down.
It isn't.
That's right. It's still second down, but the ball back at the 17. Again, goal to go. Roncalli will go double wing formation. In motion comes Swallow near side. Here's the pitch back, and they're going to show Cavaliers special. Zach Lundquist with time will put it up, throws it for Swallow. Some contact beforehand. Right. Swallow makes the grab and goes in, and I think that's going to be defensive pass interference.
If I were to guess, I think it's defensive pass interference. But let's say how great, it was a great throw, but a great change that Matt made to get to that ball. He had to stop, kind of go around the defensive back and make the catch.
And it is defensive pass interference against Milbank. Roncalli will negate that and decline it, and Matt Swallow pulls in another touchdown off the Cavaliers special, second one this year for Aberdeen Roncalli.
Well, I guess it's not always at midfield or way back a little farther, but it seemed to catch Milbank off guard. It looked like even the receiver to the center part of the field was open as well.
Colton Cox on for the point after kick. Into a bit of a breeze here out of the north tonight. The snap is a good one. The ball is down. Kick is low and up, and it looks like it's wide left. So the Cavaliers get 6 on the board after fails, but the Cavaliers jump out to a 6-0 lead. 8:06 to play first quarter. I believe Jake Berg is back there deep. And Berg is going to get the kick angled towards him. He has trouble with it, picks it up at the 21-yard line, slips out of a tackle, and then is brought down hard. Excuse me, that was Taylor Toll on the return. Toll out to the 27-yard line where Milbank will start out first. And center takes the snap and the give to Barrett. Lair inside. He has trouble with the ball exchange. It's loose on the ground again, and the referees say Roncalli has it again.
Wow.
Second consecutive fumble for the Bulldogs. Barrett Lair that time never had it cleanly from the quarterback, Taylor Berger.
It looked like they ran into each other, didn't it? I mean, the defense, or what they give you. So let's see if Roncalli can get some points out of this.
And last week, Milbank had tons of big plays early. Now the Cavaliers trying to take advantage of miscues by the Bulldogs. High formation, first down. Here's the give inside. Swallow, big hole. He's off to the races, and he is in for the score. No penalty flags on the field.
Wow, he didn't even get touched. Great job up front by the offensive line. Nolan Slosher, Zach Sumner, John Schwab, Tyson Mitchell, and Zach Andera. Great job up front, guys.
A 27-yard TD run for Matt Swallow. First play from scrimmage on the drive. He takes off, and again, like you said, untouched. Had a great hole to run through, and he was off to the races.
And actually, I thought he was going to bounce it outside, but he saw something inside, and it just like he put the afterburners on and shot right through that hole.
That play comes with 7:49 to play here in the first quarter. Roncalli will line up for the two-point conversion now. I formation. Swallow will be the wingback over on the right side of the line. Lundquist will get up under center for the two-point conversion. And here's the snap and the give, and we've got a flag in the backfield. Here's a pass complete to Braden McNary. A flag from the side judge. We'll see if there was somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
Either that, or I think you might have had illegal procedure on the outside receiver. I think he moved a little bit.
Okay.
Because he's kind of shaking his hands like, uh-oh, it's me.
And a well-run play. Boy, Braden McNary was wide open on that two-point conversion pass from Lundquist over on the right side, but it will go against Roncalli, an illegal procedure call, and it'll bring the ball back to the 7-yard line. Another crack at the two-point conversion coming here for the Cavaliers. But at any rate, Roncalli has taken advantage of two Milbank fumbles within 30 seconds of each other. And the Cavaliers 12-0 up on the board right now, but trying to make it 14. We'll see if they can get this second try with the two-point conversion. Wide right for Roncalli. Splits Kyle Martin. Trip receivers right. Lundquist out of the shotgun, and Cox will flank Zach on his left hip. Here's the pass. Here's a quick pump fake now. Pass over the middle. Thrown just behind Matt Swallow, and that'll break up the two-point conversion.
Isaac Snaza, the freshman, did a
play drive on your Aberdeen Chrysler Drive. 49 to play first quarter. Cavaliers have taken advantage of two Milbank fumbles in Bulldog territory and come up with a pair of short scoring drives. Roncalli will kick it away again. Colton Cox has it teed up at the 40. And here is the short end-over-end kick, angling off towards the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's a live ball.
It is, but it goes out of bounds.
You know, again, it's really important for Roncalli's defense to not, be too high on, we got a lead, but you got to be consistent because Milbank can strike from any place in the field.
Still 3.5 quarters to play. Bulldogs line up I formation on 1st and 10. Here's a give to the tailback, Spencer Folk, and Folk has a big run. He is out into first down territory and finally wrestled down at about the 48-yard line. A pickup of 13 and put together a good drive. Here's a give again to Folk, who is wrapped up by number 23, Lucas Lair. Formation again. The give is inside to Barrett. 3rd and 3 coming. Roncalli's defense going to try to stop Milbank here. The Bulldogs are going to spread it out. Andy Buckley wide near side. Taylor Toll lines up in the slot. I formation. Under center, Berger gives it off to Folk. Right side, he's got a first down, and then some all the way down to the 35-yard line. Again, just that quick run off the right side, and Folk hits it with a full head of steam.
And they kind of spread Roncalli out.
Formation, same set, opposite side. Buckley wide left, Toll in the slot. Berger under center. Long snap count. Here is the give to Folk, left side. And he is going to get stood up as he hits the line, but his head for about 3 or 4. A good surge over on that left side gives him a little room to run.
He does hit that.
And he runs hard. There's no doubt about that. Same formation to the short side. Here's the give to Lair inside. Lair is down to the 30, and then he is ripped backwards. His forward progress will get him about 3 yards. It'll make it 3rd and about 4 to go. Berger under center. They've run this set the whole drive and have moved it well. And there's some movement on the line and a fumble on the center exchange. It looks like the Cavaliers have it again. Getting up there is Chris Hilzendegger. He fell on it, and never a clean exchange between the center and Taylor Berger, the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something between the center and quarterback. It almost looked like the quarterback might have pulled out a little bit too soon, but boy, if they got any kind of luck, it's been bad so far. 3
fumbles here in this first quarter for Milbank, and Roncalli recovers at their 33-yard line to stop the Milbank drive. And now Roncalli can really maybe make a statement here with a sustained drive. Cavaliers come out double wing formation. Lundqvist under center on 1st and 10. In motion, Swallow near side. Here's the give to Lucas Lorenz, his first carry of the night. And Lucas powers his way out near the 40. A good hard run for about 6 yards on that carry.
That was, Lucas on that 5 yards, he got 3.5 by himself. He hit that line and moved it back.
Cavaliers will stay with the no huddle here as the Cavaliers check their wristbands and call out the play, and we'll line it right up. Single wing I formation. Dalton Cox is the wingback here near side, and here is the snap and the give to the tailback. That is Swallow. He's got room, and he's past the 50, 45, 40, on his feet and brought down at the Milbank 35-yard line.
Good tackle by number 75. That is, trying to think here, Zach Indira. A great block to...
Okay. Oh, it was a Roncalli run.
Yeah.
Okay, a block you mean?
Yeah, okay. A block. I'm sorry. You know me. That's all I talk about, blocking.
At any rate, it's a 25-yard pickup for Matt Swallow all the way down to the Milbank 36-yard line. Lundqvist out of the shotgun, double tight ends. Here's the give. Sweep goes right for Cox, but it is going to be blown up. Spencer Folk gets in the backfield. That time, too many blockers outside, and a left gap open inside for Milbank's linebackers to shoot.
You bet. Spencer did a fantastic job of reading the play and getting to the running back. Because it looked like if they did get the outside, they had some yards, but Spencer made one heck of a play and a good tackle, too.
Dalton Cox had about 4 blockers over on the far side, but the interior line, Folk able to penetrate in and throw Cox for a loss of 2. Here's the snap and the give inside to Lorenz. He gets free of a tackle down to the 30-yard line, and on a second effort, gets near a first down, might be a yard short, but about a 12-yard pickup. We'll see the spot here. Nice run by Lorenz off the right tackle, and he gets his way down, and he's within a yard of the first down, a 12-yard carry for Lorenz.
Again, it seems like, at least in interior-wise, Roncalli up front, the offensive line is winning that battle.
3rd and a yard to go for Roncalli at the Milbank 27-yard line. Lundqvist from the shotgun. Give is up the middle to Dalton Cox, and Cox, we'll see where his forward progress gets him. He's going to be close, but...
I think the way the referee came in and spotted, boy, I'm sorry, that is going to be close.
The tackle made by Riley Vanderwall, who came up and stood Dalton Cox straight up as he hit the hole. The referees are going to stop the clock and call for a measurement here with 2:48 to play in the first quarter. Now we'll bring the chains out and stretch them out and see where we're set. They stretch it out, and it looks like he's going to be just short by about a foot. And you're in 4-down territory here.
Oh, I would think so. You're on the, at least, what are we on, the
26-yard line?
Yeah, that's 4 down. In my opinion, but that's Coach Dash's call.
They take the chains back. Roncalli will huddle up here, and 4th and a foot to go here at the Milbank 26-yard line. Kyle Martin will split wide left off the line. Cavaliers are going to go to the single wing I formation. Cox the wing back on the left side of the line. And here's the snap, and the give goes to the tailback, Matt Swallow, and I don't think he got it. Matt kind of ran into a wall over on the far side, tried to bounce it back, but he gets wrapped up low. And the spot will depend, and it looks like the Cavaliers are going to lose it on downs.
Yeah, I think one of the problems, Matt,
is wide near side. Here's the snap, and looking to throw. Berger will put it up. A bullet over the middle, picked off by Matt Swallow at the 48-yard line. Swallow to the 30, 25-20. He's off to the races. He is in. No flags on the play, and it's another Roncalli touchdown off a turnover.
And the thing is that I think what happened on that is that the wide receiver for Milbank, he was coming down the middle of the field. I think he stopped his route too short, and the quarterback thought he was going to run it longer, and and all Matt was doing is playing center field and saw the ball and picked it up. Good blocking to give him the touchdown at the end.
So the Roncalli Cavaliers come up with another turnover, the 4th of the quarter for Milbank, this time an interception, and Matt Swallow takes it 47 yards on the return, and Roncalli tacks on 6 more. Colton Cox on for the point after kick. And here is the snap. It's a good one. It's down, and the kick is up, and this one is good. And so the Cavaliers get Severy, a one-play drive. Milbank throws the interception.
I'm sure Coach Tolleson, he's telling his guys, don't hang your head. Keep playing hard.
Here's a short kick grabbed by an up man, Spencer Folk, and he's going to be chased out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Milbank will come out. 1st and 10, I formation, 2 receivers near side. Berger under center, and here's the snap and the give to Spencer Folk, and he is wrapped up. That is Nolan Schlosser getting there and putting the hat on Spencer Folk, a loss of about 2 or 3 on the carry.
You know, one thing about Nolan that I really love is that, you know, he's a big, strong kid. He's kind of a gentle giant, but boy, you get him riled, look up, and then he's going to be something to handle.
Folk had 4 carries for 31 yards, but that time Nolan Schlosser gets there and throws him for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming from Milbank at their 34-yard line. I formation, 2 receivers far side, short side of the field. Here's the give inside. Quick hitter for the fullback. That is Barrett Laren. He's out to a first down. Just that quick hitter inside and the little hole off the left side of the center.
Coming in, he's a 5'8", 175-pound sophomore.
Milbank will go to a spread, 4 receiver set. Berger from the short shotgun snap. Here's the throw out. He's got Toll in space. Toll slips free, cuts back at the Roncalli 30, 25, and Russell down at the 20. And again, a big gain, just a little slant route, nobody there. Toll a big run after the catch. 4 receiver spread set, kind of got the Cavaliers pushed around, and a quick out pass to Toll, who had all sorts of room to run. 1:10 and counting to go first quarter. Roncalli a 19-0 lead thanks to 4 Bulldog turnovers, but Milbank now at the 20-yard line will line it up. Shotgun formation, Folk the single setback behind the quarterback Taylor Berger. Here's the snap and looking to throw. Berger steps up and is going to get wrapped up for a sack. Chris Hilzendegger the initial hit. Schlosser finishes him off, a loss of 6 on the play.
Well, again, I think you got to give a little kudos to the secondary there because it looked like he had time to look down the field and get it, and by the time he was going to cock it up and throw it, the defensive line had him.
You got 2 or 3 seconds to kind of find a receiver, and that time Berger seconds and counting to go here in the first quarter. Milbank out of the shotgun again, and a timeout from the Milbank sideline. Some confusion out there by the Bulldogs, so we'll take a break here. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Roncalli 19, Milbank nothing. 17 for Milbank. Bulldogs have to call a timeout with some confusion before that play. Milbank will line up in the shotgun, 2 receivers each side of the line. And out of the shotgun, Taylor Berger, the quarterback, Spencer Folk in the backfield. About 20 seconds to go. Here's a pump fake, and now looking up over the middle, there's a pass downfield intended for Andy Buckley, the 6'3" All-State receiver, but that pass way overthrown. 3 Cavaliers there on coverage.
Yeah, and that's where we were talking on during the commercial that he's got the height there at 6'3", 200 pounds. With going against Kyle Martin, who's only 5'9", 160, there's an advantage right there.
Yeah, Kyle's done a great job to get positioning this season. He did a nice job, especially that first game against Riley L., who's very similar to Andy Buckley with size out there, but that's a tough one-on-one matchup. Bank, 3rd and 17 receiver set. Berger the shotgun snap, looking to throw screenplay. A little bit, it's picked off by Lucas Lorenz, and he is off to the races at the 40-yard line, still on his feet, and run down at the 44. Ooh. The little bubble screen bounces high off the intended receiver right into the hands of Lucas Lorenz.
Boy, they had if Lucas isn't there, that could have been a touchdown. They had it perfect, sucked our defensive lineman in for a middle screen, and Lucas just happened to be at the right place at the right time, really.
But it bounced off the receiver's hands right into Lorenz.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And
okay.
Lorenz takes it back, and Roncalli will get their 5th turnover of the first quarter. Ooh. And return it out to the 43-yard line of the Cavaliers. Roncalli will line up in the I formation, cocks the tailback. Zach Lundquist under center, takes the snap. The give goes, that is Matt Swallow, and a good hard run out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 6 to close out the first quarter of play. There's a long time to go in this football game. 2nd and 4 for Roncalli to start out the second quarter. Ball at their 49. Matt Swallow in motion to the far side. Fake give. Lundquist rolls to his right. Screen pass complete to Lorenz at the Milbank 40. 35, that's Braden McNary down to the 32-yard line.
Very nice play. What they did is they had wide receiver out right here.
3 is the official spot. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Roncalli in Milbank territory. Single wing I formation. Cocks the wing back left side of the line. A little bit of movement up on the line. You saw that from here, and a little flinch is going to bring the ball back 5 yards.
Somebody just moved the rump just enough that they caught the referee's eye.
And I think that was Braden McNary up on the line. We saw it from here, just enough.
Just enough, yeah.
And he's trying to plead his case to the ref that he didn't move, but Not the case, and so Roncalli will bring the ball back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
Again, you know, I think with Braden and his speed and his height, look to him a little bit, maybe some passes down the middle. Because right now I've noticed Milon, that, you know, opens up your middle.
Lane Holzer splits wide left. Roncalli goes to double wing. Lundquist under center on 1st and 15. In motion comes Swallow near side. Here's the snap, the give, rolling left is Lundquist, puts it up in the air, downfield for Holzer, and he's got it, and it threw his hands incomplete. Thought there might have been a little contact over there jockeying for position, but both players trying to get to the football.
Yeah, that one I'm sure Mr. Holzer would like to have back. He, you know, it hit his hands.
Tough kind of over-the-shoulder catch, but certainly catchable, and tough break there. Good coverage, but a nice throw by Lundquist. Holzer just couldn't haul it in. 2nd and 15. And Roncalli will stay no huddle. They're going to spread it out here. 4 receivers, trips left, and McNary wide near side. Cox in the backfield. Lundquist from the shotgun will take the snap. Here is the give, and a little bit of time, and Lundquist will throw it incomplete, intended over on the far side for Matt Swallow.
You know, options.
And so it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Cavaliers. Roncalli again will go with the no huddle. Line up at the line of scrimmage, and now the Cavs go 4 receivers again, trips left, and McNary again wide to the near short side of the field.
Again, you don't have to get it all, just try to get a big chunk.
Here's the snap, a little high, but Lundquist will haul it in, fires it over the middle, and it is in and out of the hands of Spencer Folk, and that's one that Folk would have liked to have had back because he might have been able to return it a bit.
Well, you could have made a case, too, of interference there because...
And Milbank back deep. They're not going to set anybody back to return the kick. Lucas Lorenz will go for one of those patented coffin corner kicks here, awaiting the snap near midfield. And the snap is a good one, and a little bit of a rush, and Lorenz will get away a nice kick, and that one bounces, but it goes into the end zone, and it will be a touchback for the Bulldogs. Nearly a block by Andy Buckley coming hard off the right side, but couldn't get there, and Milbank will have it now 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line.
Again, the snap.
Leading to Roncalli scores. Milbank now will line it up at their 20. Receivers each side of the line. I formation, Berger under center. Here is the give and a broken play. Berger goes to hand it off. Nobody there, and he's got to eat it, and he's going to be thrown for a loss of 5. And they're really working the tape on him. He'll be back, but he's going to be pretty much with a cast on that left ankle. 2nd down, here's the give inside to the fullback, rather. That is Spencer Folk, who lines up at the fullback spot, and Roncalli was not fooled at all. Buckley and Toll come wide near side. Vanderwall and Berg go wide right. Short shotgun formation here for the Bulldogs. Quick snap, and Berger looks to throw, puts it up in the air, downfield for Buckley, and he's got it and dropped it. And Kyle Martin running stride for stride with Buckley. Buckley had it, and it looked like he had caught it, but Martin maybe got in there and stripped it away.
Again, there's a matchup you want, the 6'3 guy against our 5'9 guy. And that time, you know, I
caught, but a nice play by Martin to strip it away, and it goes for an incomplete pass. 4th and 13, and Milbank is going to have to kick it away. Roncalli. Deep man, I believe, is Swallow at midfield. And here's the snap to Berger. And here's a nice, well, no, this one kind of off the side of his foot, and it angles out of bounds. They're going to be spotting it out at the 30, well, they're keeping walking back, 33-yard line. So a short kick, and Roncalli will get it deep in Milbank territory.
Again, you know, although we do have the 19-0 lead, we've got to take advantage of this. We really do. Last time we had an opportunity, we've got to get it into the end zone because the more times that defense stops us, the more confidence that builds up.
Roncalli will have it at the Milbank 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Cavaliers have scored on 3 short drives, actually 2 short drives and a interception return here tonight. Double wing formation, Lundquist under center. And Swallow goes in motion to the far side. Here's the rollout right. Lundquist over the middle has it complete to Lorenz. A lot of room, but flags fly. Lorenz is going to get in for the score, but I have a feeling this one's coming back. Flags all along the line of scrimmage, and that tends to usually go against the offense. Lorenz was wide open in the middle of the field. Boy, we've had a lot of penalties here in this first half of the football game. Illegal procedure against Roncalli will bring this one back.
You know, when you think about it, the turnovers for Milbank have been a problem, and the penalties for us have been a problem.
And boy, that was a nice play call because Lorenz was wide open right in the middle of the field, took off, didn't get hit till he was inside the 5. But it doesn't matter because this will come back 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and 15 for Aberdeen.
4 downs, I would assume 4-down territory to make this 15 yards.
Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers near side, 1 wide left. Here's the snap and the fake give to Kalks, and Lundquist is going to keep it, and he gets about half of the yardage back for a first down inside the 30-yard line. Zach Lundquist, a 9-yard run on his first carry of the night.
I love the call. Love the call. Fake. You know, they're gluing in on that stand up, the running back, and Zach fakes it and takes it himself. I like that call.
Same formation, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers near side, 1 wide left. Shotgun set. Lundquist will get the snap, and this time we'll give to Lorenz inside. Little misdirection. There's a flag on the play again. Lorenz on his feet, still a first down, and in for another score. And will this one come back?
Man, looks like it.
In that vicinity of holding, and they're going to call that against the Cavaliers.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And Terry Dosh, I have a feeling, might be missing clumps of hair after this particular drive especially.
I might have to loan some of my blood pressure medication. Yeah, we're killing ourselves here. I mean, there's 2 scores now off the board.
39-yard line, double wing formation, Kyle Martin wide near side. In motion goes Swallow to the left. Here's the snap, and Lundquist will roll to his right, and is going to get buried. The ball is loose, and Milbank will see if they call that a fumble, an interception, a turnover nonetheless, and the Milbank Bulldogs are going to get their first turnover of the night. We'll call it a Lundquist fumble off the sack, and Milbank will recover at their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, it was a nice hit by Isaac Lundquist. He's a defensive end there, and, you know, the clock was ticking, and he ran out of time, basically.
And so, Roncalli, boy, you have 2 touchdowns come off the board, and now you give it up on the turnover, and we'll see if this is maybe a little bit of a momentum turn here for Milbank, as they'll get it at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Berger under center. And here is the play-action pass, rolling right. Berger now tucks it away and will keep it, and will get out to about the 49-yard line. Dalton Cox the hit, a gain of 5. Ray kept it himself for 5. 2nd down, Buckley wide near side, Toll in the slot, and an I formation behind Berger. Under center. And here's the snap. Here's the give to the tailback, Folk, who is into Roncalli territory and near a first down. Probably, they're going to spot him at the 47-yard line, about a yard short of the first down. Pretty tough to stop on a short yardage situation here tonight. I formation, Folk will go up to the fullback spot. Berger under center. Look for that quick hitter, and there's movement up on the line, and Roncalli's pointing to it, and then the flags flew.
It's almost like one of those, like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, he moved.
Vanderwall and Jake Berg will come to the near side. 4 receiver set, and Berger out of the shotgun. Here is the snap, and Roncalli bringing a blitz. There's flags on the play. Toll complete. A first down at the Roncalli 40, and tripped up down at the 35-yard line. We'll see, though, if this one is going to come back.
I think what happened is I think their outside receiver on the right side lined up right in the neutral zone.
We'll see. It's a 17-yard pass play. Again, this is almost like the first game of the year with as many penalties as we've seen here tonight.
I think if you're going to dub this half, you got to dub it the mistake half.
Oh, man.
Boy.
No doubt about it. And the referee's still talking. We haven't seen a signal on the play call yet.
Well, where the line of scrimmage was before, Scott, when I looked down the line of scrimmage, the wide receiver was lined right up on the ball, or, legal procedure, I'm sorry.
It is a procedure call against the Bulldogs, so this will come back 5 more yards. With that 4 receiver set, once again, Folk the lone setback, Berger out of the shotgun. 3rd and 11, here's the snap, Berger to throw, looking right, fires it, complete to Toll, same play, but he is going to be wrapped up on a good tackle over there on the far side by Lane Holzer. A gain of 7, but not enough for a first down.
You bet. Great tackle by Holzer, because if he doesn't make that, that's a first down.
1-on-1, and Lane just lined him up, hit him right in the thigh, and brought him down for no gain after the catch. 4th and about 4.5 to go. The ball spotted right at midfield, and Milbank looks like they're going to go for it here with 6:18 to play first half. Bulldogs will stay with the 4 receiver set. Short shotgun snap coming to Berger, the quarterback. And here it is, and Berger looking to throw, fires it, and through the hands of Toll, who is wide open, out in the flat, but the pass a little high, and it goes incomplete, and Roncalli will take over on downs.
Yeah, it was on target. He should have had that ball. I'm sure the young man is kind of thinking about that right now.
Roncalli +4 in the turnover category here tonight.
I think you're going to see Coach Dosh a lot of running between the tackles here.
I formation. Here's the pitch back to Matt Swallow. Swallow trying to turn the corner, and will get ahead for a couple, but a good job over there on the play, sniffing it out is number 54, Isaac Lindquist, making the stop, a gain of 2 for Swallow.
I think Matt there, if he'd have broken inside, might have had a few more extra yards, but good job by our big man, number 65, Nolan Schlosser. He got into that pile and moved it.
2nd and 8. Cavaliers will huddle this one up this time and let the clock continue to roll here with the ball at the Milbank 47-yard line. Wide left is Braden Hilton. Single wing I formation. Swallow the tailback. Lorenz the fullback. Lundquist a long snap count, and there's movement all over the place, and this one will come against Roncalli. Hilton, the wideout over on the far side, stepped, as did a Milbank defensive lineman, but this one will go against Roncalli.
Yeah, this one I don't understand. Braden should know better, a little bit better. You know, he's looking in at the ball, and that's what they're taught to do. And
back at the Roncalli 48. Cavaliers will spread it out. Martin, Swallow, and Lorenz trips left side, McNary wide near side. Lundquist from the shotgun will take the snap. Milbank brings 4. Lundquist will step up and has it into the hands of Swallow. Led him a little far, but Matt probably should have had that one. Would have been a first down, but instead it's incomplete.
Well, again, the old adage, if it hits your hand.
End of the first quarter, and Groton has a 2-0 lead over Webster at the end of the first quarter of play. 3rd and 13 for Roncalli. Trips left. McNary up on the line as a tight end. Lundquist from the shotgun. Little swing pass goes out to the left side to Dalton Cox. He'll try to cut it back. That play goes for a yard is all. It's coming a first down that drive. And so the ball, line of scrimmage is the Roncalli 48. Lucas Lorenz drops back to punt formation. And Taylor Toll will receive back at the Milbank 10.
Again, it all starts with the center snap. We'll see if he's got it on target.
And Buckley came hard last time off the edge. We'll see if the Bulldogs come after this kick here near midfield. And here they come, right, and here's more penalty flags. Oh, boy. Another procedure call against the Cavaliers on the kick. Ball will come back 5 yards, and Lorenz now will await the snap back at the 30. Milbank lining it up, and the snap a little high. Lorenz will get it and gets off a low line drive kick. It'll bounce at the 20, and will take a Roncalli bounce, and trying to get there. Kyle Martin can't run it down. It goes all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, that's the time Kyle wanted 4.4 speed and wasn't there, but, you know, he got it away. That's, you know, a good snap, and the punter's job, get it away.
Quarter of play. Bulldogs will go spread, 4 receivers, 2 each side. Here's the snap to Berger. He'll look to throw, pump fake once. Now he'll put it up in the air. Defender falls, and it goes over the hands of Toll. Kyle Martin, the defender, slipped and fell, and Toll was wide open. That would have been 6.
Yeah, I mean, it really is a game of mistakes. There was such a possibility. Yeah, he falls down. That's an easy 6.
And there's a penalty flag on the play at about where the spot where Martin fell on the ground. So we'll see what the call is here. They're going to call pass interference against Milbank. They're going to say, I think, that maybe Toll pushed off on Martin. Maybe that's why he fell.
Fell down. That's possible.
The ball back at the Bulldog 10-yard line. I formation. Berger will get up under center. Quick snap, and the quick hitter inside for Folk goes nowhere. In fact, Folk will be thrown for a loss, but the Cavaliers waiting for that quick hitter. Milbank will go back to the spread here on 3rd and long. 4 receivers set, 2 each side. Berger in the short shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Berger with time will put it up in the air downfield for Buckley, and it is overthrown and incomplete. One-on-one again. Kyle.
Your matchup. You know, I'm sure that Coach Kostison, he'll take that matchup all evening.
And so Milbank will bring the punt team on, and they're going to have to kick it from the end zone. And so the Cavaliers will see if they put a little bit of a rush on here tonight. Swallow and Braden McNary both back deep to receive on the punt team, and Taylor Berger, the quarterback, also the punter, will be about a yard deep in the end zone to await the snap. Not a real deep snap formation here for Berger.
He's probably about 2 yards up farther than normal.
Yeah. We'll see if Roncalli tries to come with everything. Snap is a good one, and Berger will get off a low line drive kick. This is going to take a bounce, and Swallow will pick it up at the Milbank 45, 40, 35, 30, cuts back, 25, and is wrestled down at the 23-yard line. And so a punt for Milbank, and Roncalli with a nice return off the line drive kick. Matt Swallow takes it down.
At opportunities. There's another one. We have to take advantage of this opportunity and get some score.
And Milbank scrambling here. Roncalli comes up quickly. 2 tight ends on the line. Here's the snap to give. Matt Swallow the cutback inside. Head down for about 7, maybe 8 yards inside the Milbank 20. Swallow down to the 16-yard line, a gain of 8 on the carry, and it'll set up 2nd and 2. Roncalli a quick huddle here, and the Cavaliers with the clock running and a lead will line it up. Single wing I formation. And Lundquist under center. Long snap count here. The give goes to the tailback. Matt Swallow again room. And down near the 10-yard line, a first down. We'll check the spot from the 17 down to about the 11. Give him 7 on the gain and the first down for Roncalli.
And again, it looks like maybe Coach Josh is saying, you know, I'm just going to leave it up to my guys up front and just pound it, and pound it.
Chains move. Clock will start back up. 2:20 and counting to play first half. Roncalli a 19-0 lead trying to tack on here. Wide near side is Lane Holzer. Single wing I formation. Here's the give to the tailback. That's Cox, and he's inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 on the carry.
And there's really no need to rush. You've got, you know, just 2 minutes to go. They got time to huddle, call a play, get up to the line of scrimmage. And, of course, with their 3 timeouts, there shouldn't be a problem there.
2nd and 6 coming for Roncalli at the Milbank 8. Matt Swallow, the wingback right side. I formation behind Lundquist, who stays under center. Long count again. Give to the tailback. Right side Cox, wrapped up by Spencer Folk and brought down maybe a yard on the play, not much more, as Milbank sniffed out that play inside. Yeah, they'll give him a yard on the gain. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Roncalli at about the 6-yard line.
Maybe Coach Josh might call a timeout here and just kind of regroup them a little bit.
Minute 20 to go, and you're in 4-down territory. Cavaliers taking time, and they're going to call a timeout here. Lundquist near the sideline, letting the clock run down, and as it gets close, they'll call a timeout. And the clock down to a minute, and the back judge starts to count it out, and with a minute 1 to go, Roncalli leading the Bulldogs 19-0. Well, 3rd and 4 for Roncalli at the Milbank 6-yard line. 1:01 to play first half. Roncalli a 19-0 lead. Cavaliers will go out of the I formation, single wing set. Lundquist under center on this 3rd down play. Fake give. Lundquist rolls right, puts it out for McNary, and leads him too far. Pass goes incomplete. Good play call, but just a little too far for McNary to go get.
Oh, I thought he was going to go to Lorenz. Lorenz had it wide open in the middle, but I think he kind of fixated a little bit on Braden. But we'll see here. We got 4 down, and we're going to try it. Nope.
No decision time here. Cavaliers can get a first down, and it looks like they're going to line up and go for it here with a 19-0 lead. Roncalli will have Lundquist under center, and they're going to go with a 2 wide out set. In motion to the near side comes Cox. Here's Lundquist rolling right. Will put it up in the air. Wide open for Lorenz, and he is in for the score. That's the same play Roncalli ran on the 2-point conversion that got called back because of a penalty. That time they ran it opposite side, and Lorenz wide open for a 6-yard TD catch.
Yeah, and he got it off at the right time, because if he'd held on to that for another second and a half, he'd have got sacked.
He had a defender in his face, but Zach Lundquist keeps his composure. Just a nice little easy toss out to Lorenz. And the Cavaliers, and with 51 seconds to go, the point after attempt coming here for Colton Cox. Roncalli will try and kick it. Kyle Martin the hold. And the snap is good. Its ball is down, and it's blocked as Isaac Lindquist, the 6'5", interior lineman, comes through and makes the stop. So the Cavaliers get 6 more. 51 seconds to play. The Aberdeen Chrysler drive summary, 24 yards, 6 field, and that's what the Cavaliers have done here for their scores tonight.
Yeah, you know, and I think basically all of our scores have been, 30 on the end, if
Pretty
I'm not
close.
mistaken?
Yeah, yep.
And I know Coach Josh will take that every single game.
Roncalli now will try to keep the shutout intact here with 51 seconds to go in the half. Colton Cox will kick it away. And Roncalli, back deep to receive for Milbank. Tyler Toll is back there, along with Spencer Folk. Roncalli has gone with short, high kicks here on the kickoffs thus far tonight. And Cox will approach the football, and here's a little squibber, which will roll down, and Folk will pick it up at the 31 and will drop down there, and that is where the Bulldogs will get it for 1st and 10.
Making sure everything is in front of them.
Wide right is Buckley in the slot. Toll and 2 receivers come near side, Vanderwall and Berg. Short shotgun snap for Taylor Berger, and here it comes. Roncalli will bring a blitz, chases Berger from the pocket, puts it up right, and downfield the ball is knocked away by Lane Holzer. Good job over there on the coverage, one-on-one with Tyler Toll.
Boy, I'll tell you, that was a nice pass to Taylor Buechler. I'll tell you, he had that ball on target. That could have been caught.
Berger down to Taylor Toll, the intended receiver, but Holzer comes in with closing speed and swats it away for an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 43 seconds to go in the half. Berger gets the play call from the sideline, and now we'll come to the huddle. Again, spread formation. Milbank's had some decent luck with this here tonight. And down 25-0, trying to get something here on the board before the end of the first half. Berger with the snap. Again, Roncalli brings one. Pass complete over the middle to Buechley at the 40, running east-west. And is going to get brought down, but it is a first down. Buechley out to line, a pickup of 13 yards. First catch of the night for Buechley.
And they'll spot it, and then the clock will start, and that's good. You want to tackle them inbounds.
So the chains get set with 35 seconds to go, and we'll start it up. Milbank goes no huddle. 4 receivers set once again. Here's the snap, and looking to throw over the middle, complete and wide open. Taylor Toll past midfield, run out of bounds at the Roncalli 40-yard line, a gain of 15 more.
Got to get a better pass rush than that, guys. We're kind of the offensive line for Milbank's standing them up and giving the quarterback time to throw.
So the ball down to the Roncalli 40 with 26 seconds to play in the half. Clock is stopped. Milbank will break huddle here, and we'll get it 1st and 10. Again, 2 receivers each side of the line. Berger from the shotgun, Folk alone in the backfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Berger will step up in the pocket, slips free, and is going to get brought down by Lucas Lorenz. A nice job by Lorenz, sneaking up from the linebacker spot, and brings Berger down for a 1-yard gain. Milbank will call a quick timeout.
Yeah, that's a big play in a couple different ways. Not only was it a good tackle inbounds, and it forces Milbank to use their last timeout.
They've got 1 left, but at any rate, forces Milbank to use it.
Forces, yep.
And so we'll take a break here with 18 seconds to play in the half. Referees have not signaled play yet. 18.2 seconds to go first half. Milbank started this drive at their 31. They're to the Roncalli 40. They have it 2nd and 10. 4 receiver set once again. Berger, the shotgun snap, will take it. Roncalli will bring 2 linebackers, and now Berger pump fakes, brings it down, nowhere to go, and is going to get brought down for a loss of about 5 yards. In on the play, Nolan Schlosser, Chris Hilsendigger there, Zach Sumner as well. And it'll take 13 seconds off the clock. Milbank now has to use their last timeout, Kurt.
Yeah, you know, and they had to use their timeout, but Milbank's offensive line gave him enough time. It just, the Roncalli secondary seemed to do their job, and he didn't have any place to throw it.
He's had 2 touchdowns called back in this football game as well on drives that they ended up coming away empty on. So Milbank now will line it up on 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the half back at the Roncalli 44-yard line. Trips near side, 1 receiver wide right. And Berger out of the shotgun will take the snap. Roncalli brings 1, and now Berger's going to run. Takes off at the 40-yard line, 35-30, and run out of bounds with no time on the clock. Berger a 14-yard carry at the end of the half, but that will be the half, and Aberdeen Roncalli will take a 25-0 lead into the locker room. So we'll see if that's how the Cavaliers come out and attack this second half kickoff. Cox approaches the football, and we are underway. Here's a line drive kick. It's going to go towards Snaza at the 20. He brings it back middle of the field, 25. Will turn it upfield at the 30. Cuts it back, 35-40. He's got room, 45 past midfield and down to the Roncalli 44-yard line. Isaac Snaza, just a freshman, takes the football, seemed to run a little tentatively, but he cut back and turned down the burners, and a huge return for Milbank to start out the second half of action. Snaza returns it to the Roncalli 44-yard line. And a big return will set up Milbank in good field position, and we'll see if the Bulldogs can take advantage. 1st and 10, Milbank will line up with a spread set once again. An empty backfield for Taylor Berger, the quarterback. He'll take the snap. Roncalli will rush 5. Stepping up is Berger over the middle, complete, wide open. It's a score for Andy Buechley from 44 yards out. And if you're a Milbank Bulldog fan, that is exactly how you want to start the second half of action. 44 yards, and Aberdeen Roncalli gives up their first score of the night, as it is Andy Buechley hauling in the 44-yard pass wide open over the middle and goes in untouched for the score. A one-play drive as Berger gets it going, and now Milbank will line up for the point after kick. They'll do the swinging gate formation. And the kicker is Alvaro Benitez. The center is Buckley. And he is all alone. Now the Milbank line coming over to line up for the point after kick. Benitez is on. The snap is a good one. Ball is down. Kick is up. Straight and true. And the Bulldogs will put 7 up on the board. But we have a procedure call against Milbank. I think they're saying maybe that was an illegal formation or an illegal shift on the kick. I'm not sure. And so we'll move it back 5. Benitez looks like he has quite a leg. And I don't think setting it back 5 yards is going to do too terribly much to intimidate the kicker here for Milbank. At any rate, we'll line it up now. Traditional formation. It'll be a 25-yard extra point attempt. Snap is a good one. Ball is down. Kick is up. And it is good. And Milbank, a one-play drive on the Aberdeen Chrysler Drive summary, and are up on the board after giving up 25 in the first half. A quick strike to start the second half. Taylor Berger finds Andy Buckley for a 44-yard touchdown pass over the middle, and a point after kick is good. Second half. Milbank on the board, trailing 25-7, just 19 seconds into this second half. Alvaro Benitez has it teed up at the 40, and Roncalli will await the kick here. It's a low line drive kick taken by hit by Dalton Cox. Ball is loose, and Cox will cover it up at the 21-yard line. That one kind of a low knuckleball, and Cox tried to field it on the run, couldn't haul it in, and wisely just falls on it to give the Cavaliers the recovery, and they will set it up 1st and 10 now at their 21-yard line. And so a 44-yard touchdown pass from Taylor Berger to Andy Buckley gets Milbank on the board. The Cavaliers will try to come back with an answer here. I formation. One receiver wide near side is Lane Holzer. And Zach Lundquist under center. Here's the snap and the give into the line to Dalton Cox. Not much there. Gets ahead, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it on the first play here in the second half. Nowhere to go. A nice job by Milbank to sniff that one out as Cox tried to come to the right side, but Milbank buries the play and turns it in. No gain, 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers. And Roncalli goes with the huddle here to start out the second half of action. Roncalli will go single wing eye. Cox the wing back now, and Matt Swallow the tailback. Lundquist with a long snap count will pitch it back. Swallow will turn it upfield. Has some room. 25-30. He's got one man to beat, and he's beat him. 50-yard line. 40. 30-yard line. Pulling away. 20, 10, 5. Matt Swallow. An answer of 78 yards. Wow. Easy for me to figure out. Best of all, no flags on the play.
You bet. No flags. And, you know, it was a great hole initially on the left side. He broke it back, and he was gone. Matt Swallow's got good wheels.
Matt Swallow takes it, and as he weaved his way through, you could see kind of a lane opening up, and Matt did a good job to pick it out.
You bet.
A 78-yard touchdown run from Matt Swallow answers the big play that Milbank starts the second half with, and it makes it a 31-7 Roncalli lead. 10:47 to go here in the third quarter. And on for the kick, Colton Cox, who's made just one here tonight. Snap is a good one. Ball is down. Kick is low. It may have been deflected, and it's no good. But the Cavaliers will tack on 6 and answer the Milbank score. Your Aberdeen Chrysler Drive summary, 2 plays, a Matt Swallow 78-yard run, and Roncalli builds the lead back to 31-7 with 10:47 to hit a wild second half, and thus far we are certainly getting it as the offense is starting to take over. Colton Cox has it teed up at the 40-yard line, and we'll see if he tries to kick it high and short here. Milbank had a big return, nearly broke it for a score on the opening kick of the second half. Cox now will low line drive it, bouncing, and it will angle out of bounds over at the 30-yard line. And so again, Milbank's going to get good position. It's been kind of a tough special team here for Roncalli all year.
Definitely something, Coach Dosh, I'm sure this coming week is going to really stress because, again, you know, good teams are going to use that, you know, especially when you give them an easy right at the 35-yard line. That I know Coach Dosh doesn't want that to happen on a regular basis.
So Milbank will get it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Ran one play from scrimmage, hooked up Taylor Berger to Andy Buckley for a 44-yard score. And again, Milbank has had good success with that spread formation, and that's how they come out here on this drive in the second half. 3 receiver set, so a tight end up on the line. Berger out of the shotgun will take the snap and will give it inside to Spencer Folk. Folk slips a couple tackles and gets out to the 38, a gain of 3 on the carry.
Again, that's more or less a play call to...
2nd and 6 coming from the 38-yard line. Spread set again, 4 receivers. Berger from the shotgun with Folk behind him. Here's the snap, quick little swing pass to Toll, and he's going to go down, and they call it an incomplete pass. It was near a lateral, but I think it did come ahead.
Yeah, but he did the job he was supposed to do, Taylor. He wasn't quite sure if...
swing out, 2 receivers again, each side of the line. Folk alone in the backfield behind Berger out of the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Here's the snap. Roncalli brings 5. Here's a pass downfield, and a little miscommunication between the receiver, Andy Buckley, and the quarterback, Taylor Berger.
We got Mr. Martin to kind of come up a little lame here. I don't know if that was a cramp or kind of looks that way.
Looks like Kyle Martin on the coverage, kind of gimpy there at the end, so he's going to come off the field. 4th and 6, and Milbank looks like they're bringing the punt.
Up, man, that's all the time. Always keeping an eye on him.
Braden McNary back deep to receive. And here is the snap. It is a good one, and Berger will get off a nice kick. McNary will let it bounce, and it takes kind of a sideways bounce and will be spotted down at about the 30. Well, we'll see. He falls on it at the 30, but I think they're going to bring the spot out to the 33 where he touched it. Here, we'll see how they attack this series. They've gone huddle. After no huddle in the first half, they've kind of huddled it up ever since. Double wing formation, wide out near side. In motion comes Dalton Cox. Here's the quick hitter inside. I believe that is Lorenz with the ball in the middle. May have got ahead for about a yard. Not much there for Lucas Lorenz up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 9, the ball at the 35-yard line. And again with the lead here, I guess if you're Roncalli, you don't have to know huddle. You just kind of
lethargically go into the huddle, come on out.
Burn the clock.
Burn some clock, you bet.
Double wing set once again with the wide out near side. Lundquist under center. No, excuse me, single wing I formation. Lundquist the snap, the give to the tailback. That is Swallow, who gets up the middle and is out past the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Short of a first down, but a nice gain of about 7 that time for Matt Swallow.
Really noticed, too, Milbank, especially their defensive end, when he went to tackle, he's trying to strip that ball out.
3rd and a yard to go. Spot is at the 42. Swallow has really picked up speed. He's had a nice ball game here tonight. Cox now the tailback. Swallow will move to the wingback slot on the right side of the line. 3rd and a yard to go. Lundquist the snap. Here's the give to Dalton Cox up the middle. Falls ahead past the 35. A first down out to the 46-yard line. A gain of about 4 on the carry.
Anthony Schwab John Schwab, and Taylor Weilberg, the nose guard. Boy, what a battle they were going on. John and him were still going at it after the play was called.
First down, clock will start back up as the chains move. And again, the Cavaliers here with the big lead want to keep the possession as much as they can and keep the chains moving. Single wing I. Lundquist from under center will pitch it back a little high, but Swallow will grab it. Slips free of an arm tackle past midfield to the 45 and run out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. Again, just did a good job. You're not going to bring Matt Swallow down with an arm tackle, and he broke that and had some room around the corner.
There's where speed really showed its head right there. You know, they had it sniffed out pretty good to the outside, their defensive end, but he just kind of put the afterburners on, got around to the outside.
2nd and 1 for Roncalli. Ball at the Milbank 45 now. Cavaliers will spread it out a bit with 2 receivers each side of the line. Lundquist will stay under center. Lucas Lorenz the lone setback. Here's the snap and the give, and here's a flag at the line, and that's a procedure call against Roncalli.
You know, that play I don't understand. Braden looked right at the referee, and the referee, I guess I don't understand that call. I mean, normally when you look at the referee, you're checking to see if you're on the line. I don't know. I guess that's something I'd have to look in the rules, but
well, and
he was lined off offsides, but he checked with the ref. That's what's kind of unusual.
Yeah, it's encroachment against Roncalli, so it'll bring it back 5 yards. 2nd and 6 with the ball now at midfield. And I don't know, does the official have to tell you you're fine or you're off, or?
Well, again, that's why a lot of times receivers look at the referee to tell them, okay, am I on, am I off?
Double wing formation, Swallow in motion far side. And Lundquist looking to roll, now has to eat it. That time Zach rolled to his right, and Isaac Lindquist was right there and wrapped him up for a loss of about 7 on the play. Second sack of the night.
On that one, I'm going to have to give to Zach. You know, the blocking was there, but he kind of went right into that sack. So Zach's got to kind of look at that and get away from that.
Isaac Lindquist is a big kid, too. He's listed as 6'7". He gets those arms up in the air, and Zach kind of rolled right into him.
Yeah, and he's a very good, for how big he is, he's got good, quick feet. Great basketball player, too.
Went from 2nd and 1 now to 3rd and 17 back at the Roncalli 40-yard line. Lundquist under center, split backfield. And here is Lundquist with a little screen pass out, little hook and ladder, and it is good to Cox, who spins up,
nice
still on his feet, down to the 35-30, and rolls out. It looks like that's going to all go Dalton Cox over near the sideline, but a spin move a la the video games, and all the way down. They're going to spot it at the 28-yard line on a hook and lateral.
You know, first of all, I love the call. That, you know, perfect call for that, but great balance shown by Dalton. He got hit about 2 yards for the first down, but he kept his balance and made a big first down for Roncalli.
I think the initial pass completion went to Lorenz, who pitched it to Cox.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And again, a 33-yard pickup, a bag of tricks play, and now Roncalli will hand it off up the middle. I think that's Matt Swallow down inside the 25-yard line to about the 23.
Got a late flag, too.
That was
at least
Cox's.
I thought it was.
Cox on the carry down for 6 yards, and I don't see a flag out there.
No,
Kurt.
but I don't know. I saw the referee on the side throw something up, but maybe
might be
the ball behind there. That
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 coming here for Roncalli. Lundquist with a long snap count here, and the give goes to, I believe, Lorenz, who carried it kind of dangerously, hangs on to it, and gets down to about the 20-yard line, about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was Matt Swallow on the carry. 4-yard gain. It'll make it 3rd and about a yard and a half from the 20-yard line. 6:10 and counting to play. 3rd quarter. Roncalli a 31-7 lead, and have driven down to the Milbank 20-yard line. Cavaliers will split Braden Hilton wide near side. Double wing formation. Lundquist stays under center. In motion comes Cox near side, and a flag from the side judge. And we'll see if somebody's lined up off sides or if there was some movement. And they're going to call encroachment on Milbank here. The Roncalli linemen get up clapping, and so that one goes against the defense. And so an easy first down there for Roncalli. They'll pick it up on the penalty flag, and it'll come down to the Milbank 15-yard line.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Tostenson, he's, we talked about Coach Doshgert and Gray. I'm sure he's, Milbank's coach isn't helping. His black hair isn't getting any blacker anytime soon here, it looks like.
In motion comes Lorenz near side. Here's a quick pitch out to Matt Swallow. He's got room, cuts back inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line.
You have a flag.
And there is a flag in the vicinity of holding. This one's probably going to come back. Right in the middle of the field at the 15-yard line. They're going to call another chop block on the Cavaliers. That's the second one tonight. Boy.
See, I'm wondering about the chop block to be called. What has to happen is you have to have a lineman engaged with a defensive lineman, and another lineman come in and hit him. And I don't know. I never seen us being called on that 2 times like that in the game.
That's a costly penalty because that's a 15-yarder, and it'll bring it all the way back to the 30-yard line. Cavaliers can get a first down at the 5, but that's a big penalty call here against Aberdeen Roncalli.
Well, one thing about it is at least it's first down. Again, you don't have to get the whole thing at one time. Burn a little at a time. 5, 10, whatever you need.
Cavaliers will spread it out. Trips left, McNary wide near side. Lorenz in the backfield with Lundquist from the shotgun, and they're going to call a little drop play up the middle. Lorenz has room. He's at the 20. 15 jukes, puts his head down, and gets down to the 11, but that's a nice run up the middle. A good touchdown-saving tackle there by Taylor Toll of Milbank.
I like the call again. Milbank's looking for the pass. We spread it out. They're looking for it, and big run by Lorenz, but, even better tackle, actually, by number 29. If he doesn't catch him, he's in the end zone, Taylor Toll.
A 19-yard pickup, though, gets back a big chunk of that yardage lost on the penalty. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Roncalli at the Milbank 11. Swallow and Cox go wide left, and Lorenz stays in the backfield. Lundquist from the shotgun, 3-receiver set. Here's the give up the middle to Lorenz, and he's got room right up the gut, down inside the 5 for a first down, stopped at about the 3-yard line. Again, another nice hole, the spread formation, but the give up the middle and a big hole right up the middle opened by John Schwab.
And it looked like Robert Rushing, a 5'10", 220-pound senior, he had him, but I think it was a little juke and jive that Lorenz got by him.
8-yard gain will set it up at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for the Cavaliers with 4:30 to play, 3rd quarter. Roncalli will line up the I formation. One wide out. Here's the give to the tailback, Dalton Cox, who hits hard but is not going to get across the line.
He did get.
He did get across. Okay.
Yep.
Touchdown called, and I heard the whistle down there, and Cox moved the stack, and we've got a player down at the goal line. Uh-oh. So Cox goes in from 2 yards, but somebody for Roncalli is down, and that might be Dalton.
There when we needed you.
Touchdown makes it a 37-7 lead for the Cavaliers. Colton Cox will get another crack at a point after kick. He's only put one through here tonight, had a couple blocked, a couple deflected. Kyle Martin will hold. And here's the snap, a little high, but a good job to get it down. And again, this one just might have thrown the timing off with the high snap, and it will go in no good. But again, on the Aberdeen Chrysler Drive recap.
Quick and easy right away. Keep everything in front of you.
Colton Cox has it teed up at the 40. And again, this has been an adventure all night for Roncalli, the kick return team. Here's a high end-over-end kick taken by Taylor Toll at the 25-yard line. 30 cuts near sideline and gets to the outside. 40, 45, and is going to be run out of bounds down at the 41-yard line. And Taylor Toll, another nice return. And again, the Cavaliers give up some pretty good field position as Milbank has it at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, again, that had, I think last week even, kind of peered its head up a little bit. Got to do a better job of kick coverage and kick tackling.
Well, in that time, Toll took it up on the run and then had kind of a little wedge, which allowed him to get to the outside and put a little licking on the kick return team at the end as well. Taylor Berger out of a shotgun here, empty backfield. Berger with time will fire it over the middle, and boy, fired a fastball right at Spencer Folk, who can't handle it in, and that one maybe a little less touch would have made that ball a lot more receivable. And
I think Zach Andir is going to get a holding call on the offensive lineman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when the play ended, he turned around and he was pulling at his jersey like he had been held.
The spot of the flag here is at the 49-yard line, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so that's where they'll mark it off from. Oh, they're marking it at the 49-yard line of Milbank, so a 10-yard. I thought where the flag was is where they spot the holding call from, but it'll be about an 11-yard penalty. Milbank goes back into their own territory at the 49. 2 receivers each side. Berger out of the shotgun. Milbank's gone with this most of the second half. Berger looks to throw, fires it outside, intended for Toll, and it's incomplete. And again, Milbank kind of forced into throwing the ball more than maybe they want.
Well, again, and then Lane came out. Holzer kind of gave him a little hit, saying, "Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here."
Taylor Toll is open on the quick little swing pass, but can't haul it in. It'll be 2nd and
Linus has given him some pretty good time.
2 receivers each side. Folk alone in the backfield with Berger out of a short shotgun snap. And here is the pass, a quick one over the middle, and it's off the hands of Taylor Toll, bounces high, and nobody there for Roncalli to scoop up the deflection. Toll really took a shot at the end of that one. Toll had it kind of hit off his shoulder pads and goes incomplete. Excuse me, that was Riley Vanderwall, the intended receiver, but at any rate, it's an incomplete pass, and 3rd and long coming here from Milbank.
Again, this is something where, too, a defensive line, now they're in they have to pass. You can't get there. You got to get those hands up, try to deflect it.
3:57 to go, 3rd quarter. Milbank 3rd and 20 at their own 49-yard line. Roncalli, a 5-man defensive front. They'll bring them all. Here's Berger looking to the right, intended for Buckley, who is open in the flat near a first down, but pass is underthrown and incomplete, and Milbank again looks like they're going to have to kick it away. Braden McNary will receive, awaiting the kick at the 20. And again, down by 30. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe if Berger tried to take off, though they need a chunky yardage to get the first down. Here is the snap, and it's a low line drive kick. McNary will pick it up on one bounce. He's at the 25, the 30. Angling left sideline, 35 is hit at the 40 and is going to be brought down at about the 42-yard line. And a flag back here at the line of scrimmage, so this one may be redone. We'll see.
Well, usually that means holding or illegal procedure.
And they're calling
personal foul.
A personal foul against Milbank. And I think that gets tapped down at the end, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. McNary's return took him out to about the 41-yard line. The officials talking to the Roncalli captains here and giving them their options.
Well, I'd almost say if they get it taken out, they have to re-kick it, to have them re-kick it. Or maybe they're declining it.
And it is declined by Roncalli, so Cavaliers figure, all right, we like it at our own 41-yard line. That's where we'll start it out. And a face mask or a shot to the face here against the Bulldogs is the personal foul call. And so Roncalli will break out and will line it up here at their 41-yard line. They lead at 37-7 with 3:41 to play, third quarter. Cavaliers have moved the ball well here in this second half. Set for Roncalli. Lundquist has trouble with the center exchange, and Zach will pick it up and keep it himself. Turns it upfield and gets out past to the 45 to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 6 on the run.
Definitely got something from nothing because the ball was on the ground. He had to go down and pick it up, and a good job by the sophomore.
He picked it up and saw a little hole and just kind of slid off to his left and gets 6 yards out of it. 2nd and 4 coming for the Cavaliers at their 48-yard line.
You know, one thing, too, you see in Zach as a sophomore, you see more confidence in how he's running the play. He's directing everybody, and I think the offensive team is getting a lot of confidence from him.
I formation. Greg Zen's in as a wideout now, and here's Lundquist. He's got room up the middle on the keeper and is going to get ahead for a first down to the Milbank 46-yard line. That's just a read at the line. I'm tapping my center, and we're going this way. And that was Lundquist keeping it on his own and picking up a first down.
I love the call, and shades of Dan O'Keefe, 2006, 2005, 2006, right up the middle. If they don't cover you to that side, take what they give you.
About a 5-yard pickup and a first down at the Milbank 46-yard line. I set. Lundquist from the center will take the snap and will give it off to the tailback, Matt Swallow.
Nice hit.
That's a nice hit by Milbank. They extended out and really a shot. Matt got ahead for about a yard, but
52.
That is Taylor Welberg, the nose tackle, who comes up and makes a nice stop.
Nice shot. A good, solid shot.
Matt Swallow a gain of 1, but Welberg right there to stop that play in its tracks. 2nd and 9 for the Cavaliers. 2:20 and counting to play, third quarter. Roncalli has scored on both of their possessions here in this third quarter. And again, trying to chew up some clock here. They've gotten a lot of ground yardage in this second half.
You bet. Just keep everything in bounds. Hold on to the ball. Everything should go fine.
I formation. Cox the tailback. He'll they're going to hand it off on a little wingback reverse. Swallow has room. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10 to the end zone. And Swallow is in for another long touchdown run.
Nice counter play. They had it going to the right. Came back on the counter to the left. And it was wide open.
Matt Swallow, a 45-yard touchdown run. He's accounted for 5 of Roncalli's scores tonight. Matt Swallow has had a game for the ages here this evening, and
well, wow. I'll tell you what, I think Matt, and although he's done a great job, he's got to look to the 5 guys up front because he didn't get touched. Absolutely didn't get touched. So a good job of 5 guys up front.
Just that wingback counter play, first time Roncalli's run it tonight, and boy, he had all sorts of room coming against the green and takes it down the left sideline from 45 yards. On for the kick, Colton Cox. Snap is a little low, ball is up. This one high enough, long enough, and it is good. Kick is good, and Roncalli tacks on 7. The Aberdeen Chrysler drive summary, 59 yards. Matt Swallow, a 45-yard touchdown run, and it's a 44-7 Roncalli of 78 and 45 yards. Matt Swallow is going to be over 200 yards rushing here tonight. Also has an interception return for a score. He's had a heck of a game.
Oh, yeah, and again, I'm just going to say, hey, kudos to the guys up front. Nolan Schlosser, Zach Sumner, John Schwab, Tyson Mitzel, Zach Indira. Great job running or blocking up front. Good job by our three big running backs.
And that was a nice play call, too. Misdirection,
nice
first time we've
call.
seen it tonight, and it's a 45-yard score. Here's the kick by Colton Cox. It'll bounce, and it will go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And so Roncalli now a 44-7 lead, I believe, will put the running clock into motion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So Milbank will get the ball here, but the clock now becomes an even bigger factor for the Bulldogs. They'll spot the ball at the 30, and it will be running clock, so they start it right up as the ball is positioned at the 30-yard line. And Milbank will go to their huddle here and getting the play call in. And so wide, Milbank is going to go to the spread formation again. They've stayed with this pretty much since midway through the second quarter. 4 receivers set. Berger out of the shotgun, Folk in the backfield. Snap a little low, but over the middle, it is caught, and boy, what a hit at the end of that play. Great job hanging on to the football by number 22 for Milbank. That is Jake Berg. His first reception tonight, good for about 8 yards, and he really took a shot at the end.
He took a shot by Matt Swallow, real hard shot.
And Milbank will go no huddle here. Second and short, second and a yard to go. Berger looking to throw, has a rush, and now will try to tuck it away. Will get out of the pocket and get ahead for a first down, a 6-yard carry out to the 45-yard line. Now good coverage that time by the Roncalli secondary, but Berger squirts through the middle and gets ahead for a first down.
You know, and Berger really, and I don't know if you'll agree with me, Scott, but I think he's overall has had a pretty good game this evening.
Not bad. Berger will take the snap out of the no huddle, looks to throw. Now again waiting, has nowhere to go. Here is a pass down the field, and wide open. Taylor Toll had 6. A tough catch in stride, though. The ball a little bit high but catchable, and it goes incomplete.
Yeah, he kind of had to twist and turn around a little bit, but like you say, probably one he should have caught.
And so a nice effort by Berger to get free of a Roncalli rush and then find an open receiver downfield, but it goes incomplete, and that will be the end of the third quarter as the clock runs down. After 3, it is Roncalli 44, Milbank 7. Back to Milbank in your fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Matt is the type of guy, if he sees an opening, he has a phenomenal speed. And, and like last year in track, he started running hurdles, hadn't even started running hurdles, and I think it ended up being wasn't he a state place winner? Or a conference champion or something like that?
But we go to the fourth quarter here with Milbank the football, 2nd and 10, looking to throw. Berger has it, and again, Buckley right there, scored. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for Milbank, the ball at the 45-yard line. 4 receivers set, Berger from the shotgun takes the snap. Roncalli brings 5, pass over, and boy, that's a great catch, but they're going to call it out of bounds. That's a tremendous effort there by Andy Buckley, who tried to keep the feet in, had to go 5-yard line, 4th and 10. 4 receivers, 2 each side. Again, same formation. Folk behind Berger out of the shotgun. Berger the snap, looks to throw, fires it up over the middle, and is intended for Toll, but overthrows him incomplete. 2 Roncalli shirts there. Toll was behind them, but the pass way high.
Number 54, Matt Slosher, and then also I didn't catch it, I'm sorry. I think it was Austin Mogg, one of the defensive ends, trying to give our defensive guys a little break.
Well, and a little bit of a rush put on there, but Berger had time and again found Toll back behind the receivers, but sailed the pass incomplete. Roncalli will come out and we'll huddle it up here, and we'll have it 1st and 10 at the Milbank 45-yard line. Roncalli has scored on every possession here in this second half. Lundquist will hand it off to Lucas Lorenz, the fullback, runs hard, bounces out of a tackle, and is going to get run out of bounds at the 38-yard line, a pickup of 7 yards. Good hard run by Lorenz that time.
You bet. He was hit about 2 yards downfield, and he bounced it up for another 5 after contact.
2nd and 3 coming from the 38-yard line, and again, Roncalli, you take your time in the huddle, you call the play, you take your time getting to the line of scrimmage, and you just keep that clock moving.
And usually you can request the back judge to show you a count.
I formation, Lundquist a long snap count here, and the backers shoot the gap. Dalton Cox gets the ball, is going to be short of a first down by about a yard. A gain of probably 2. It'll be 3rd and short coming here for the Cavaliers.
Again, I have to say a little kudos here to Zach Lundquist. People forget he's just a sophomore starting his first year, and I think he's really shown this evening a good grasp of the offense and a good leader. He's kind of taken over that huddle and has done a great job this evening.
Well, not a friendly spot for Dalton Cox. They show really not much of a gain, maybe a half yard if anything. So 3rd and about 3 here for Roncalli. Cavaliers go with the double wing formation. Milbank really play and run here. And here is the fake. Lundquist rolls and now will step up, getting pressure, and is going to try to throw it away. And that they're going to call it an incomplete pass. I think he even threw it with his left hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if there was a receiver in the area or not, but at any rate, it will count as an incomplete pass. And we've got a Milbank player down on the field here. We will take a break here. Injured player here for Milbank. He gets off and comes off under his own power, which is good to see.
And it looked more or less like a cramp. So
Roncalli has it 4th and 3. They're going to elect to kick it from the Milbank 38-yard line. Lorenz is on and will try to pin Milbank back deep. Snap is one of the rugby runs, and it's taken by Lorenz, and I think he's going to be short of the first down.
Short.
That's one of those that, punter is free reign. If he thinks he can get it, he'll go. And Lorenz took off, but is going to be about a yard short.
Plus, he keeps the ball. He keeps it in bounds, which means that clock keeps rolling where if he punts it and they take it, that stops because of the possession change.
And so the possession will take place. Roncalli will lose it on downs. 7:19 and counting to play in the football game. Roncalli in the run clock situation here, leading 44-7. And the Bulldogs will come out and line it up and try to get something positive here on the offensive side. Trips left, one receiver near side, Berger out of the shotgun, and here is the snap. To give up the middle, Folk has some room and is going to get out past the 40, about a 4-yard pickup. Zach Sumner hangs on and gets initial contact on Folk, just his second run of the second half.
And Folk, he dragged him a little bit. He's still running very hard.
4-yard pickup will set up 2nd and 6.
And you got Chris Elzendigger and going out, and younger brother Colin coming in at nose guard.
Keep it in the family. Milbank out of the huddle here will call the play, but clock continues to tick here as we're about midway through this 4th quarter now. Bulldogs will go back to that 4-receiver set, 2 each side. Folk in the backfield behind the quarterback, Taylor Berger. And Berger looks to his right to throw. Here's a flag on the play, and nice catch by Buckley. He's going to be near a first down, but in the vicinity of holding. This one might get called back, and there is a hold against Milbank. And boy, Buckley took a shot, was kind of left exposed, had to go way up in the air to get it, and it's going to all go for naught.
And Matt Slosher's in there also. He's a sophomore, 6'1", 210.
Same set for Milbank. Snap goes to Berger. Quick out pass is intended for number 22. That is Jake Bergen. He heard footsteps. He was going to take a shot at the end of that, and Braden McNary delivered it. Burke did not hang on to the pass, and it is incomplete. And it's one of those games where Roncalli's just gotten a little more confidence as it's gone on, and I think Milbank is hearing footsteps and kind of hanging their heads a little bit now.
Yeah, and it's towards the end of the game, and I'm sure they're feeling really bad. And when I get to a point in a game like this, the way things are going, I just hope everybody gets out of here without any injuries. You always don't want anybody injured at the last couple of minutes here.
4:40 and counting to play in the football game. Milbank will line it up 3rd and 15. Berger takes the shotgun snap, pump fake, and now we'll look downfield looking for Riley Vanderwall, and right there on the coverage, Braden McNary running with him. And so McNary, Bulldogs are going for a home run there, but McNary right there, and the pass a little overthrown and goes incomplete.
Yep. And I see that one of the defensive linemen, J.T. Berger, is in. So the front line right now is all basically second string or JV players.
Nice to get some experience, though, and again, like you said, you want to keep everybody healthy with the numbers being what they are.
Yeah, the last thing you want is somebody to get hurt right at the end of the game.
And a little bit of confusion here on the punt team. Milbank missing one player will come out, and it's I think it's a guard. I thought it might even be the long snapper. At any rate, Berger awaiting the snap for the kick. And we'll get it. And we'll put it up. And the ball will bounce. And McNary will look at it, and he'll just let it roll wisely, and it'll be down at the 32. So the
although you have fun festivities during homecoming, I know kind of bugs him a little bit because your players are always, distracted a little bit, and hopefully, they can keep the concentration on the game and get that game won.
I know Terry's probably least favorite week of the year. First down. Roncalli will run out of the eye here with 2:40 and counting, and we'll see if they can run the clock all the way down. New quarterback in is Logan Karst, and Karst will take the snap and will give it off.
And you have, from what I see, your junior varsity players in there right now, and I see Coach Tostenson, he's subbing some of his younger ball players in.
Spencer Schaefbauer, the ball carrier there, maybe lost a yard on the play. And it will be second, well, no gain they're going to call it. 2nd and 10 here for the Cavaliers. Wide right for Roncalli. Dylan Kruger will line up outside. Single wing I formation. Logan Karst, the quarterback, a 5'7" freshman. And again, he's tough to see from up here as Milbank has some bigger kids in there up on the defensive line. Long snap count. And Karst waiting. Now we'll take the snap and we'll give it off to the tailback. And we'll see who gets up there. The ball carrier, Greg Zenz, lost about 3 on that play.
And yeah, you got a gaggle of defensive linemen come in. I think your first string players are done for this evening for both squads, right? The way it looks right now.
You bet. And clock continuing to run. We'll see if Roncalli can get away without having to kick it here. I don't think they're going to be able to run it all the way down without getting a first down. Cavaliers will line up with a single wing I formation. Karst again under center with a minute to go. And Karst just watching the back judge now. He gives him the final 5-second count. Karst will keep it and is going to get ahead.
Turns
Still
into
moving.
A scrum.
Yep, sure does. And Karst gets ahead for a couple positive yards. Out to the 32-yard line. And
I don't think they have to run another play.
Yeah, depending on when the play clock started, I don't think they have to either.
Oh.
But at any rate, Roncalli will bring their punt team out. And I think you might snap it back to Lucas Lorenz, and he'll just run the clock down if need be. And again, it all depends on the play clock for the back judge when he started it. We're down to 14 seconds. And so Lorenz awaiting a short snap here. And the back judge giving the count, and ball is going to be snapped. A kneel, and then that will be it as the clock runs it out. And the Roncalli Cavaliers, again, you come over here, you expect a battle, but the 5 turnovers out of the block for Milbank put them in too deep of a hole, and the Cavaliers roll to a 44-7 win.
Yep, that's basically what happened. They just couldn't overcome those big turnovers.
Well, a nice night, Curtis. I thank you much, and we'll see you for homecoming next Friday.
You bet. Safe trip home.
You too. 44-7, Cavaliers win it. We're back with post-game stats. We'll talk with head coach Terry Dosch, and we'll wrap it up here from Milbank. Back to do that after a 3-minute timeout. What's that? Swallow. I had him for 229.